As thousands of military families search for places to cut their budgets, many are asking, what about Congress? Last night we reported these sequestration furloughs could stretch well beyond this year, a delay that affects more than just paychecks. 10 on your side's Art Kohn has been working the phones, talking to our reps in Washington. Art, you got an earful from voters as well.
Yeah, I did. Thankfully, Nicole, it wasn't directed at me, but our congressional delegation might want to listen carefully to what the voters are saying. Now, although the furloughs are scheduled to end in October, there's really no end in sight to the budget debate, which means sequestration will continue to threaten the jobs of Hampton Roads residents, and not just the ones faced with unpaid furloughs. Some of the people I spoke with think Congress should be furloughed.
Why pay them? They're not paying these people, poor people. They set the rules. They ought to abide by them.
It works for me. If that's what they're getting paid to do is take care of the budget, then they should take care of the budget. Not next year, but this year.
If there was actually a piece of legislation on the floor that said no budget, no pay, I have done.
All right, now you may recall that was Congressman Scott Ridgell, who says he has voted for legislation, and in fact he has, and he promised that he would support any more legislation that came up that said no budget, no pay. Now, remember, the Senate passed a budget for the first time in 4 years back in March, the Democratic-controlled Senate. Now, the Republicans in the House, though, refused to appoint conferees to allow the Senate's budget into conference. And until that happens, the budget goes nowhere, and sequestration and furloughs will be a part of life in Hampton Roads. Art Kohn, 10 on your side.